Good morning, Achievers. Ajit Sidhu here, and it's another beautiful day as always. I want to talk to you about something that I live by. But before I do, I want to ask you a question. Would you like to have 40 extra days in a year? What if I could give you 40 days extra in the whole year? What could you do with that? How would you change your life? We're always complaining that we don't have enough time. But what if I was able to, just in this short video, give you 40 days? Let's see if I can. Now, net time, number one, net time, no extra time. It's a concept that I've learned and I live by. We got to start listening and learning constantly. If we want growth, we got to learn. If we're not growing, we're dying. I constantly say this. This is the truth. If we're not growing and we're trying to stay the same, everything else, technology, the world is moving on and we're not progressing. We want to be educating ourselves. So net time, no extra time. When we are in the car driving, we could be listening rather than the radio to Audible, to our education materials, to a course that we can actually put on our phone and connect it to our radio, our speaker systems. No extra time when you're driving. Another way is, so I would say subscribe to Audible and download all the books that you want to read or get some education, extra education. 2019 is around the corner, people. Let's get educated. We all make goals. We need to start feeding our minds. So Audible's a great subscription. It's an investment in your mind, for your mind. Because readers are leaders. So you got to read more. And some people don't have time to actually sit, or people don't, especially parents, aren't able to sit and read. That's my personal experience. Sit down and read a book. Because the children come and they need stuff and you want to play with your children and get down on the floor, so you've got to put the book down. However, when you're driving and you're sitting there, you could be listening and educating, getting an education in your car. So get Audible. If you don't drive and you go on a bus or a public transport, then invest in some Bluetooth headphones and listen to it. You should invest in some Bluetooth headphones anyway from Amazon. I've got my £10 ones, and that lasted me a year. When you're cleaning up, the amount of time that you're cleaning, what are we doing? We're cleaning. If you enjoy cleaning, great. If you don't enjoy cleaning, like I don't enjoy cleaning, I got my headphones on. I enjoy my education, and the cleaning becomes secondary. And that is a great way to actually make the time more fun and more productive. Just imagine minimum you are spending 5 hours a week driving, 5 hours a week cleaning. That's 10 hours a week of education you'll be getting within no extra time. 10 hours a week calculates to be 520 hours in the year. Divide that by 24, you immediately get 21 days of education in the whole year. 21 days. That's 21 full days. That's not even like going to university or going to school, which is going to be for like 3 hours or 6 hours. This is full days. How much education could we get if we had 21 full days of education? This is almost like the Matrix, like I mentioned before, plugging it in at the back and getting it all downloaded. Within a year, we could be completely somewhere else with our education. So that's point number one. Point number two, I'm going to get you guys for 40 days extra in the year. I'm going to get it. This is like almost a Christmas gift, an early Christmas gift. If you do it, it will work. Point number two, every bodybuilder, every committed bodybuilder or anyone that's trying to sculpt their physique, they meal prep the night before. Prepare their meals the night before. They have small little containers, they put all their meals in, their salads, and they get it all ready. How much time does it take to think, what shall I cook? Open the fridge, get the oven on, start cutting away, grab hold of the knife again, Start cutting away all the salads. Start putting everything for the meal that you're going to have. And then you wash everything. You have to wash it. And then when you've done that for, say, lunch, and then dinner comes, and then you have to get that same knife. You have to go to the fridge. You have to do the same things over and over again. Why not just do it once? Why not just do it once in a way where you're just touching it once? It's a concept that I've learned, the touch it once concept, and it's so important. And it goes with this meal prep. It goes with this meal prep. If you're going to do something, if you're going to look at your emails, if you're going to look at your messages, if you're going to open your post, if you're going to open your post, deal with it. Touch it once. You don't want to open your post and say, oh, I'll do this tomorrow. I'll do this next day. You've got it in your hand. Deal with it. Deal with it. Get it done. Just deal with it. Same thing with meal preparation. Get it done. You use that knife once. Cut all the salad that you need. Pack it up in 4 little boxes. And once you've done that, get everything that you want to cook, your tuners, whatever you eat, pack it all up. Prepare it. Meal prep. Actors do this. Movie stars do this. Sports athletes do this. I do this. It's a great way of saving time. If you do this, imagine that takes about 2 hours a week. You're saving 2 hours a week just by doing meal prep. 2 hours a week, that works out to be 104 hours in a year. That works out to be 4 extra days. There's another gift for you guys. 4 days extra. We do not have an excuse to say we do not have time, because I've just given you 4 days in this little thing. And previously, I've given you 21 days now of education just by listening to this. On top of that, you have just gained 4 days through the meal prep. Now, point number 3, organize yourself. You must organize yourself. How much time do you think we waste in a week looking for our clothes, looking for our items? We've put it somewhere. If we're in our office, we're looking for, shuffling papers around, trying to find stuff. If we're on our computer, we haven't organized our computer. We're shuffling around in our files, trying to find our stuff. How long do you think we take? Not only does it take a lot of our time, but the momentum that we have, the momentum that we've built, that we're moving, and then, oh, where is that thing? Stop. That momentum, you stop. It stops. It's like trying to push. It's kind of like pushing a big boulder, for instance, and you start moving, it starts moving by itself, and you think, oh, wait, I just forgot this, and you go back to pick this item up, and then you start pushing the boulder again, but the momentum, the energy that the boulder had gained just stops. Same thing when it comes to organizing. Every single time you think, where did I put that? That's a question you just asked. Imagine you have, and this is actually scientifically tested out, 30 decisions that you can make. If you are using those 30 decisions in the day to think, where is this? Where is that? Where is this? How much opportunity are you missing out? How much growth are you missing out? How much money are you missing out? Because those decisions, the 30 decisions that you have in the day, you have just wasted by saying, where did I put that item? Have all the items there. Get organized, because those 30 decisions that you are allowed to make in the day, use it to make money. Use it to increase your relationship with your partner and your family. Use it to make self-growth. Don't use those 30 decisions to look for items that you could have organized yourself. So if you are saving with organizing yourself, if you are saving at least 1 hour a week, I mean, that's minimum, 1 hour a week. That's 52 hours in a year. Immediately, I'll give you 2 days in the year extra. So now you've been given 21 days of education, you've been given 4 days from the meal prep, and now with organizing your life, you've been given the 2 extra days. But not only that, the 30 decisions, and this is actually, if you actually search it, all entrepreneurs and every single person has 30 productive decisions that they can make in a day. I've allowed you to save those and make much more and be more productive, because you're using those decisions to make great decisions, to increase your life. And finally, if we are eating healthy, our digestive system doesn't have to work as hard. If our digestive system doesn't have to work as hard, we don't need to sleep and rest as much. If we are waking up 1 hour earlier, just 1 hour earlier a day, wake up 1 hour earlier a day, that's immediately 7 hours a week, which works out to be 364 hours in the year. Immediately, just by waking up 1 hour earlier, you've gained 15 full days. So now you've got 21 days of pure full days. This is full days. This is not like 21 days of woken up 8 hours shift. I'll classify this as a day. No, this is 21 full days in the year of education that just been given by watching this. Next, meal prep. You've been given 4 full days of that extra to do whatever you want with that time. And with organizing your life, you've been given 2 extra days on top of the 30 decisions that you're allowed to have to make more productive decisions to increase your life's well-being and enjoyment. And finally, just by waking up that 1 hour early because we're eating healthier, not only are we getting healthy, we have just gained 15 full days. That works out to be 40 days extra in a year. 40 days. Merry Christmas, people. 40 days. We do not have an excuse to say, I don't have time. There is no time. 40 days. Watch this. Share it with people. Give them the Christmas gift of everything, of an awesome life. And keep adding value to people's lives. Keep being productive. And just remember, we're one idea away from changing the future. Love you guys, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.